More than 200,000 people in the Houston area still without power today after devastating storms to rip through Texas last week.
Several school districts in the area remain closed as recovery efforts resume. Downed trees and power lines littered the streets following the storm. Now there are growing concerns for people in the area without power, as temperatures are expected to climb into the 90s throughout the rest of the week. Let's bring in Claire Howe. She is an energy reporter for the Houston Chronicle. Claire, thanks so much for joining us. If the rain last week wasn't enough, how's the heat expected to impact Houston residents, especially those who have no way of having backup power, electricity, given the storms?
Well, as we know, power is really important for air conditioning. And now I believe we are on day 4 of no power for hundreds of thousands of people in the Houston area. Around 220,000 customers still don't have power. And it's important that one customer doesn't equal one person. That's one home or one business. So there's likely many more people in the area without power. We've seen already how the lack of power and air conditioning has impacted some of the most vulnerable residents in Houston. So yesterday, it came to light that 2 senior living facilities in Houston hadn't had power since Thursday, and several of those seniors have gone to the hospital, and there are likely more in the area where seniors haven't had power. And one has said that, since this Thursday storm, he's just been surviving on water and peanut butter sandwiches. So the city has opened a bunch of cooling centers all around the city and the county, ice and water distribution centers, and those have seen a lot of demand.
It always feels like magic when you flip a switch and the light bulb comes on, or you turn a dial and the stove starts working. But now we're seeing these mangled images that the storm has created. Mangled images of electric lines, trees into power lines. Some of the big substations are damaged. What's the timetable like for getting the skilled labor in to actually fix things and get electricity back in a stable way?
So CenterPoint, the transmission and distribution utility here in the Houston area, they are eyeing Wednesday for full restoration for customers who don't have damage on their own equipment. So if customers have damage on their own equipment, then CenterPoint won't be able to restore their power. Right now, by the end of yesterday, they had restored about 75% of people who lost power due to the storm. They're looking to restore up to 85% by the end of today.
And Claire, are there enough cooling centers in Houston? I mean, what are officials doing to keep people safe during the heat wave, especially the elderly and others who are more vulnerable?
Well, all throughout yesterday, more and more cooling centers, ice and water distribution centers, free food and cleaning supplies have been opened. I think that especially on the east side of Houston, there's been social media chatter about how residents are looking for more resources, and more resources did follow in that area. I know that many people are staying with family or friends as they try to stay cool, or staying at hotels. But for people who can't afford it, my colleagues have interviewed people who've stayed in their car or are just doing the best they can in the heat, and with generators, but also generators have their own dangers. Today, the death toll rose to 8, and officials believe that this latest death is likely due to carbon monoxide poisoning from a generator.
That's
Claire,
serious.
I think we lost you for a second there, but Claire, it's important tip there on generators. You have to make sure that there's an exterior exhaust, and you want to operate them away from the home, not inside the home. Claire Howe, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for having me.